Turn that thumbs up too.
Hey guys, Valor Frostkid here. We have another race today. It's a tournament today, but it's just random cars, and we will not have our winner face a champion today. We'll just have them qualify for another tournament and go from there. And they'll enter that tournament and see how they do in that. And then if they keep going, they'll face a champion then. But today is just a tournament just to see what cars win and what cars don't. So let's buckle up and let's race. Alrighty, so these are my two cars who I think will win. And now let's throw them in the bracket and let's see who will win. Up first we have the Jeep Liberty taking on the El Camino. And the Jeep Liberty wins that match. Next we have the Crazy 8 taking on the Elemento Lamborghini. Ooh, and that Crazy 8 crashed. And your winner is the red Lambo. Up next we have the Audacious taking on the Nissan Slivia. Let's see who takes it. Ooh, good race. And the Nissan wins. Up next, we have the Gazella taking on the Dodge Charger. Ooh, good race. And the Godzilla wins. Up next, we have former runner-up in the tournament, Dodge Viper, taking on the Pontiac. And the Dodge Viper wins. Up next, we have the 41 Willys taking on the BDD-12. Let's see who's faster. Ooh, good race. The BDD-12 wins it. Next, we have the Grupo, one of my picks, versus the SUV. Ooh, and the Grupo wins. My pick moves on. Next, we have the Ford Raptor taking on the Drift King. And the Drift King wins. We have the Mosquito versus the Ford. Ooh, not even close. What a good race. Next, we have a Porsche and the Fast Fish, former champion. Let's see who's faster. Ooh, good race. The former champ, though, loses to the Porsche. Next, we have the Mustang, the 65-year, versus the high-tech missile. Let's see if it's that fast of a missile. Ooh, and the missile just short, and the Mustang takes it. Next, we have the A-Team van, as I like to call it, versus the Toyota Celta, or Toyota Celta. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but let's see who takes it. Ooh, the AT van got wiped out and back on the track, but it was too late to pass the line. We have the CFG versus the Iridium. Let's see who takes it. Ooh, that car was fast, man. And it took off and passed the finish line. Up next, we have the HW, 50 concept car versus the Pontiac. Yep, Pontiac GTO Judge. So this should be a good race. Ooh, none of them passed. The GTO, or the Pontiac, actually wiped out, and the HW never passed the finish line. So what I'll go ahead and do is This car was closer to the finish line, so we will advance it to the next round. Here we go, round 2. We have the Jeep versus the red Lambo. Ooh, good race. I believe the Lambo crossed the line first and will advance. We have the Gazelle and the Nissan taking on each other. Ooh, good. That was a good race. So fast that the finish line never went down. It looks like the Gazelle is farther and it will advance. Next, we have the Dodge Viper versus the BDD12. Ooh, and the Viper strikes again. Next, we have the Drift King versus the Groupie. Let's see if my pick will win. Ooh, and the Groupie. Drift King couldn't drift fast enough to the finish line, and he's out. We have the, I always forget the name. It's Mosquito versus the Porsche. And the Mosquito is too fast. Next, we have the Toyota taking on the Mustang. And the flag is down on this side. So this is your winner. Last race for this round is the HW50 concept car taking on the CFC. And let's see who takes it. Let's also see if the HW50 can stay on the track and pass the flag this time. Ooh, it stayed on the track, but it wasn't good enough or fast enough to pass the finish line in time. Round, we have the red Lambo taking on the Gazelle. Good race. The Lambo, I believe, was short, and the Gazelle advances. It is the Grupo taking on the Dodge Viper. Let's use fast. And the Grupo did pass it first, as you can see there, and will advance. Ito is tackling against the Toyota. The winner will face my pick, the Grupo. My other pick, the red Lambo, was taken out, so I'm only down to one pick of which car I think will win the race. Ooh, good race. But the Toyota doing really good this tournament, but so did the Mosquito. Did pretty good as well, but it does not advance. Next, we have the CFC versus the Gazelle in our final 4. Ooh, the Gazelle actually won and will advance to our final 2. Next is the Grupo versus the Toyota. The winner will face the CFC in the final 2. Let's see who takes it. Oh no, the Grupo fell behind, and unfortunately for me, it will not go on to win. The Toyota will face the CFC in our last match. Our final match of today, we have the Toyota taking the CFC. Now the winner will go on and will have a guaranteed spot in the next tournament we do to face for the championship. This will be a 2 out of 3, and whatever car can win 2 falls first will be the winner, and we'll move on to the tournament. So without further ado, let's get to it. Ooh, good race. I think the CFC, the flag is down on its side, so I believe it declares it won. So there you go. If the CFC wins, it will move on. The Toyota this time takes a victory. Here we go, our last round of the last match. Let's see who takes it. And with the fast speed, the CFC wins and will advance. And check that out, a metal on metal car. First ever time winning a whole tournament here on CRC. Well, guys, it's been good. It's been a fast race today. Some good races. These were some of the guys who couldn't just make it. Big thanks to all those who came, and big thanks for our winner. And guys, you will now see him in our next tournament. He will be there. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below of what you want to see next. Drive safely.
Champions and racing, doing this all day, yeah. With my brother Frosty, you all know his name, yeah. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, and hit the bell too. If you really like it, turn that thumbs up too.